You know, it's interesting how you're saying, James, that you can just crawl the bait, no matter what you're using across the bottom, but just keep it moving a little bit to see if that'll draw the strike. But sometimes just the absence of motion at all, classic dead stick form, will trigger these fish to bite. So if you're not getting a bite on that slow crawl or in dead sticking, just move it a little bit, hop it once, and let it drop back, and oftentimes that's enough just to get that bite. But you have to do something, either absence of motion, hop it, or just keep it in motion to get that bite in this cold situation.
I've used that talent a lot for a lot of different fishing conditions. I really like it.
It's handy, really handy for this stuff. That's right where they live.
What? Yeah, I know. There's some chunky stuff. And what it is,
There's
yeah, there's something on the bottom there. There, you got another one?
That one, yeah, I was crawling it and hopped it. And he was just right on it. That a boy.
You can still see they're a little bit cold. The way they're jumping out of the water, they're not wiggling a lot when they jump out of the water. They're a little stiff.
I think they're surprised they got out of the water themselves. Another one. That one came, just as we were saying, doing something to trigger the bite. Crawl it, keep it moving very, very slowly, dead stick it, or just give it a simple hop. That fish hit it. And sometimes you almost have to close your eyes and envision that you got a guy following it. Hopefully it's one of these. And when you do, you just hop it and see if it's going to change anything in his world. And we did. We'll keep doing that. There's another little buddy.
Today, a wide range of soft baits are used to finesse fish bass. The real heart of the system revolves around finesse jig heads, which should be a part of any hardcore bass angler's arsenal. The shaky head is a classic finesse bass fishing system used by tournament anglers around the country. The shaky head is simply a ball head jig with a wire keeper to Texas rig various types of soft baits. It's a great system to finesse fish around heavier cover like weed, wood, or brush. Straight-tailed finesse worms like a Trigger X spade-tail worm is the bait of choice for shaky head fishing. Stand-up shaky heads are designed to fish on cleaner, hard-bottom conditions with a subtle dragging or hopping retrieve. Buoyant finesse worms, tube profiles, and craws are good options for stand-up shaky head jigs. The VMC Finesse Half Moon jig is a great delivery system for a wide range of soft baits. We use them for bottom-bouncing tubes, finesse worms, and for swimming minnows. Half Moon jigs have a fine wire hook that permits easy hook sets with light line and spinning rods.
Got him. Big one. Oh, there we go.
Another good option is the Terminator Finesse jig. They come in 1/8 and 3/16 ounce. These are a small package jig that rig perfectly with the 3-inch Trigger X craw. The lightweight jig and craw combination are amazingly snag resistant, and they really look like a crawfish moving along the bottom. Last is the darter head jig. Darter heads were initially designed and refined to catch bass out of clear and highly pressured western reservoirs. The bullet head and eye placement imparts an erratic side-to-side action when jigged. Darter heads are also great baits for vertical fishing in deep water.
Did you see? Wow. Did you see that? I raised up to look where my bait is at. There's a big boy there.
Those are the right ones.
Yeah.
The soft bait of choice on darter heads are buoyant, thin-bodied worms like a Trigger X probe.
Dog you. That's what I was looking. Oh.
Got him?
Yeah. Huh. Looked like it might be a largemouth. It is.
It is.
Yeah. He's right up on the top of that thing.
Little bonus guy.
Not a biggie, but he's got the right attitude. Oh. You know, one thing about finesse fishing is the rod, reel, and line. You know, one thing about finesse fishing, a lot of finesse fishing revolves around spinning rods. This is a 7-foot angling edge, quantum angling edge rod, and I got a 30 XO reel spooled with 8-pound Suffolk Siege line. You know, rods like this, what this enables you to do is actually cast a light bait, a light small bait, quite a distance, and that's pretty important for a lot of different finesse fishing situations. The other thing is hook setting and also landing the fish. I have actually a sort of a medium action rod, enables you with to land a big fish with relatively light line.